Mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay, we back rolling. We back rolling. We back rolling. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why that happened. But we're gonna take it back to the top. We're gonna take it back to the top. We're gonna take it back to where we was. So we're gonna let the followers come back in. We're gonna let the following come back in. So basically, oh yeah, let me share this live again. Share it again. Share the live to my YouTube. Hold on, y'all. I gotta tap in again. I gotta tap in again. But we gonna get this Port City here. Who the? Nah, I don't think that's the real Port City. I don't think that's the real Port City. So hold up, we gotta. I'm trying to share this to the YouTube real quick. And then we're gonna take it back to where we was. All right. What's up, old dog? What's up? What's up? What's up? So basically, taking it back to the top, I'm gonna be showing proof that the so-called Black Americans is the indigenous people of this land, the Aboriginals of this land, and everything else with that. But we taking it to the top with the Native Americans. So basically, what had happened was the so-called Native Americans started bucking against their own, a melanated being amongst them. It was inevitable to happen. Her name was J25. So in this video, J25 was basically saying that black people were here hand in hand with the Native Americans, which was a true thing. It was a true statement. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to play it again just to get the people back, just to get the people back. Oops, just to get the people back. We're going to play it again just to get the people back. So here we go.
Or not, I don't know. What I do know is that she said many times on live streams that she has no African connection.
So again, this is about J25. This is Manny. This is Native Ranger. This is all these people up here. Ooh, hold on. Y'all not even supposed to see that. We cannot show the live stream. We cannot show that live stream. We can play it, but we can't
Or
show
not,
it.
I don't know. What I do know is that she said many times on live streams that she has no African.
We could play it, but we can't show it. So all right, here we go, y'all.
Or not, I don't know. What I do know is that she said many times on live streams that she has no African connection, that she is not African.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
alone
If she's
is
saying
already
that,
something I
man,
don't want to
that's
vibe with.
intense. Yeah. See, I've not experienced that with her, but like I said, y'all say you have,
She,
so that's
yes,
kind of
and she
intense.
has also said in many lives and in chats, and there's screenshots of that. I actually do have a couple that were sent to me that Native Americans and black people were always here together, and that that Atlantic slave trade didn't go down like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
pushes it.
That's
This is
not
some
true at
serious
all.
science here. No, that's not
Anybody
good.
saying that, yeah, that's not true.
He said it's not
Yeah,
true.
that's not true at all. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just not.
yeah. She says that we were here together, always have been. That's not how it went down, and pretty much downplays the whole Atlantic slave trade.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fuel to the fire, and is that's African erasure and erasure of the slave
Right,
experience,
African
the chattel
erasure.
slave experience. So
right.
Why is the Native American so fascinated with the African slave trade? The African slave trade got nothing to do with them, and they talking about that takes away from Africans. That's African erasure. That is not African erasure. That is pseudo history erasure. That's what the hell that is. Let's play the next part.
She's only a certain percentage of being Native American. She's still her family lineaged here from the United States, here on Turtle Island. So
Yeah,
she still does have blood connecting her to Turtle Island. Even if her family came from Africa, she's still part of our communities. And we all should be understanding that she doesn't know our roots that well, but she'll learn.
Would be a way of teaching her to, as far as behavior wise and disrespect wise of other indigenous people that she doesn't know for sure are or are not as well. Because that's
Yes.
not a place to tell somebody that they're not indigenous.
Yes.
Many Mexicans are indigenous.
Yes. And people don't understand that Mexico is indigenous to the United States. It's connected. It's still part of Turtle Island.
Well, I think a lot of people don't even realize how much of the United States was Mexico up until the 1800s.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so
Even though my family lineage is not big fans of Mexican Americans, but they still consider them part of Turtle Island.
well, yeah, they're definitely
Island.
Native Americans.
The
Like I said,
border is
like I
just the
said,
border.
the Chickasaws and those people, Choctaws, Creek, we came from down south. You know what would be now the Mexico and down from that way. You know, so we haven't always been here in Mississippi and Alabama and through that area at all. We've
See,
only-
just like my people, we came from New York. We weren't originally in Wisconsin. We went from New York, pushed to Wisconsin, to South Dakota, and then into Canada.
yeah, we've only been here about 1,000 years as far as in what would be like considered the U.S. now. Yeah, this is a newer home for us. We came from the South.
But our belief system is all the same. That our highest belief is kindness, and that's what we have to show. As Native people, we're taught that from birth. And even if she doesn't show as much as that we show as Native people, we should still follow our own beliefs and still be kind.
We should be kind just because it's the human thing to do. You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna tell you guys, J25 is seriously making herself look terrible right now. She's saying, don't pay attention to Manny or Mono. They just speak on me for attention. Listen, J25, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like, I don't have no beef. I didn't come up here to discuss with anything negative with you. You were on my live stream. I told you I get where you came from, but now I see that you're truly just being hateful because what you did say, you said, I'm a pretendian. You're just a Mexican from Chicago. Those were your words, and you never apologized. You never did nothing. And here they are. Here's people like Frybread defending your indigeneity, being that someone said that you're a freedman.
Again, this man is calling this girl hateful. He said that she's making herself look bad. Meanwhile, this man acting like he got a clean slate himself. So what we're going to do is we're going to show him making himself look bad and showing the skeletons in the closet of what the fuck he got. So here we go. Again, this live is about proving who these people is and showing that they wasn't the first ones here and showing who the real first ones is here. But this is just introductory. That's all it is. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, and those of y'all that's not following me and y'all are watching this live stream, give me my follow-up. Give me my follow-up. I'm trying to reach 30K. Y'all see that right there? Help me get to 30K. I put yo instead of 2, but help me get to 30K. So get them follows up, please.
But there's people defending you here. All right? There's people defending you, and I'm not here to attack or invalidate you. If you're a freedman, you're a part of that tribe, but you're ethnically not connected to this land. Now, if you do have indigenous blood, then that's something you need to talk about with other people. I don't care about that. You know, there's full blood people that go around disrespecting indigenous people, invalidating people, and that's not the way it should be. What I am saying is, you did say I'm a pretendian and I'm just a Mexican from Chicago. That's what you said. You invalidated me saying that you're just a Mexican from Chicago, and you're not taking accountability for what you're saying. But if we said something negative towards you, you'd be saying something. You'd open your tribal courtroom that you supposedly have here, and you would start calling people out. That's what you do. And now, right now, you said something, and we're trying to call you out on it and make sure that you address it accordingly. Why did you call me a Mexican, a pretending Mexican from Chicago?
That's
Like,
what
I
you
never
just said.
invalidated you.
Why don't you unblock me? Listen, why don't you unblock me and come up here and have a conversation like a real person would? Don't come in here in your burner account in the chats talking about we're giving you free promotion. Because that just tells me how immature you are, to be honest with you.
And also, stop speaking about AIM.
She has every right to speak about AIM. She is the
She's not the
director of
only
what's
one that's saying
missing.
my chief is AIM. And he doesn't go around telling people, hey, look, I'm AIM, so fuck you, or fuck this, or I'm that. He doesn't do none of that. AIM
No,
members don't go
our
around
AIMs are
flaunting
not
her
like that.
AIM to validate. She does that a
Plug that
lot. She goes
goddamn
on her
phone
tribal
again.
court and starts putting the AIM patch on and talking about, like, okay, if this is tribal, you have no place to talk. AIM has nothing to do with attacking indigenous people. Why are you
No, it
using
doesn't.
AIM to validate your power over other people? And that
Hey, I'm tired of listening to Manny. Hey, how they on live with a Boost Mobile? How they on live stream with a Boost Mobile? Something on live with a new kid. Like, man, come on now. How you on live with a Boost Mobile, man?
was born in the fucking
Let's
hood. I try not to.
let's go ahead. We for the play. The guy that was talking about J25 out here making herself look bad. That was the guy that was talking almost the entire time. This is a continuation from the last live stream that just got ended because of internet connections and shit. So here we go. We finna go on ahead and start it off with Manny, Red Road Warrior, Red Justice. This guy that found a random tribe online called what's it called? The Mohicas, the Mushicas, the Mohiticas, or where the fuck they called. Not even Google not got enough information on this tribe, but somehow he know everything about them. This Mexican from Chicago, who was born in Chicago, who haven't even stepped foot in Mexico. So, Mr. Manny, ni hao, konnichiwa. Let's go ahead and get this started.
Was born in the fucking hood. I try not to talk the way I used to talk, but according to the Wobbles, I'm the real African. According to them, I'm the real nigga. I'm the real nigga. According to the Wobbles, that's what I'm. Not just that, but I have my birth certificate to prove that I was born in Cabrini Green. I was born in the motherfucking project, yo. I don't try to talk like that because I just don't feel like I need to.
Wait a minute. You hear the lingo? J25 said you're just a Mexican from Chicago. He just said one of the slingos over there in Chicago. What he say, Joe? My stepdad from Chicago. That's how I know about the word Joe. So she not lying. So what you get mad for? Somebody put on there, you effed up, LOL, calling me the N word. You saying the N word. He called himself a real, whoo, boy. YouTube gonna be hot. YouTube gonna be hot. So you wanna call yourself the real, you know what I'm saying? If you can handle that. They ain't letting their kids' government checks go. They ain't say facts. Let's play that again, y'all. We're gonna play the whole thing up, but we're gonna play it again real quick. This the TikTok edition. This ain't the YouTube edition.
Was born in the fucking hood. I try not to talk the way I used to talk, but according to the Wobbles, I'm the real African. According to them, I'm the real nigga. I'm the real nigga. According to the Wobbles, that's what I'm.
Look, this face right here. When he looked away over there. Hold on, I gotta pause it when you do it.
Was born in the fucking hood. I try not to talk the way I used to talk, but according to the Wobbles, I'm the real African.
The when he looked away, that instant right there, that frame right there. You see when he look away right there, at that moment right there, he said, "Fuck it, I just gotta say it. I just gotta say it." You know how you know how he just for the risk it all. He made the whole face and everything before he had to do it. He looked away and thought about it. Said, "You know what? I'm gonna say it. I'm going to say the N word. I had to take a shot after that. I'm going to say the N word. I got to say it. He didn't fumble that one. Not one time. But let's go. Let's go ahead and let Jackie Chan finish this shit off. Let's go.
According to them, I'm the real nigga. I'm the real nigga. According to the wobbles, that's what I'm. Not just that, but I have my birth certificate to prove that I was born in Cabrini Green. I was born in the motherfucking project, yo. I don't try to talk like that because I just don't feel like I need to, you know?
Stereotype.
I don't need to. Be careful, his sensitive ass might block you. Then join my live. Join my live, wacko.
I ain't going to block
Fucking
you,
whack
Agent
ass
Push.
people. Tag Alex Faith again. Tell her to get her ass up here. My
Hey,
battery died. There's no excuse.
just for you, Agent Push, hit the record button. I'm gonna replay the whole fucking thing. Everybody get your record button ready. Get your record button ready. In 3 seconds, I'm finna play this joint one more time. So go ahead and get your record button ready, and I'm finna let y'all have it. I'm gonna stay quiet so y'all can hear it. All right, here we go.
I was born in the fucking hood. I try not to talk the way I used to talk, but according to the wobbles, I'm the real African. According to them, I'm the real nigga. I'm the real nigga. According to the wobbles, that's what I'm. Not just that, but I have my birth certificate to prove that I was born in Cabrini Green. I was born in the motherfucking project, yo. I don't try to talk like that because I just don't feel like I need to, you know? I don't need to. Be careful, his sensitive ass might block you. Then join my live. Join my live, wacko. Fucking whack ass people. Tag Alex Faith again. Tell her to get her ass up here. My battery died. There's no excuse for that. Tell her to come out here. My phone is plugged in. I want her to come out here. Tag her. Since you want to go and talk some nonsense, go ahead. Please tag Alex Faith here or whatever account you guys know that relates to her. If I use that word,
Now, man, y'all heard it y'all self. So we don't want to hear nothing else about how these people not racist and they spiritual people or they bless the land, they do all that praying and shit. Like, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. This is what's deep in their core. This is what's deep in their soul. It don't matter if you claiming to be a Pan-African. It don't matter if you claiming to be a Aboriginal American. It don't matter if you claiming to be a Black European. The motherfuckers hate us all. They look at us as the same. It don't matter. They look at us all as the same. So I don't know. That's why I said, like, when I can understand us, we all beefing and shit all about this information. But when shit pop off like this, if I catch a Aboriginal, Pan African side with motherfuckers like this, bro, I don't care what you claim to be. You ain't no Aboriginal American in my eye. You ain't no African in my eye. You just a hopping bob. You just a hopping bob, sir. You an Uncle Ruckus to me, sir. That's all you is to me. You have no nationality. You have no race. You're a pet. I'm trying to keep it clean for TikTok. I'm keeping it clean for TikTok. All right. So now we finna tap in. We finna tap in. So y'all see right there. So we finna tap into the information. And the first thing we finna tap into, we're going to the special little DNA folder. And we're gonna look at what is the Native Americans haplogroups. We know the Native Americans haplogroup is A2, A1, B1, B2. We know when you type in that haplogroup, you gotta look at it from American perspective, not an African perspective. We know those haplogroups can pop up in Africa too, right? So I asked, what is the Native Americans prominent haplogroup, and it's haplogroup Q. Haplogroup Q is the Native Americans. Again, they have C and they also have B. So how old is it? Q haplogroup in the Y chromosome is the only Pan-American. That means you come in here. And we know all Native Americans came here. You did not originate here. because I got new studies, I got new scholars, I got new anthropologists, I got new every fucking thing. So yes, you did came here, but you was the last migration. There was many migrations here. There was many, but you was the last one. Well, no, you wasn't the last one. I would say you the second to last, prior to the great cataclysm that was taking place in the 16th century that led all nations here. But other than that, you are the Q haplogroup, and the Y chromosome is the only Pan American haplogroup and represents virtually all Native American lineages in Mesoamerica and South America. Now we're gonna tap into North America. This is the North American one right here. If we tap into right here, it says the A2, B2, C1, and D1 groups are estimated to have developed between 18,000 and 21,000 years ago. Keep them dates in mind. Their haplogroup is at least up to 21,000 years. Keep that date in mind. Their haplogroup is up to 21,000 years. 21,000 years ago. Since the Native American mtDNA sub-haplogroups are not found in Asia, they are believed to have developed while founding groups were crossing into the Americas from Asia and from Beringia. So look, that means they had to mate. That means they had to cross with somebody else. If they came over here and they mutated and became something else, that means somebody else was already here when you came over here and mated and have a new mutation of your haplogroup, just for one. It's common sense. I mean, if you're mating with each other and y'all the same damn people, your haplogroup shouldn't change. I mean, it could change bit by shit that you eat, but it ain't gonna change dramatically from you leaving from a Q, now you a A. You leaving from a Q, now you a B. Now you a X. Now you a this, and that. How did you become that when you was originally a Q? How old is the Q? How old is the Q haplogroup? According to Wikipedia, of course that's what I went to, haplogroup Q MT42, that's what that is believed to have originated around 17,000 up to 31,000 years. So haplogroup A, C, and all that other shit, we're gonna place that up to 21,000. But when we're dealing with straight up haplogroup Q, we're gonna give up to give or take to 32,000 years ago. Okay? And its origin is Siberia, of course. QMT42, about 27,712 BCE, before the Common Era. All right. What else we got here? Again, we talk about QMT42, approximately 17,000 to 31,000 years ago. 31,700 years ago. Sorry. Do we got more? We got more. Same thing. The other variations of the Q DNA, the ones they talk about, all here go the Bering Strait. We're talking about 11,000 years ago, up to 13,000, up to 11,000 years ago. We talk about the haplogroup Q-Z780. Okay, so this right here is the Native Americans entirely. Yes, we could deal with the genotype and other stuff, but we're not going to be dealing with the genotype, because that's dealing with we dealing with the raw DNA. We're dealing with what they eat and the diseases and shit like that. I got a whole bunch of stuff on that. How they have rare Asiatic diseases. How do you have the same rare Asiatic diseases as the Chinese if you're not from those people? But I'm not gonna tell you what that disease is because I'm saving it for my the Mongol invasion of America. Y'all gonna see that eventually when I get to that. But other than that, I don't really have to read about what the QZ78 is. It's just telling you that they are Pan-American. It's the Q haplogroup, which is the Pan-American haplogroup, and represents practically all Native American lineages. In Mesoamerica and South America, we built a yada yada yada. That's all they talking about. Again, Q spreads They get more ancient when they go down to so-called Mesoamerica. How about that? We're gonna leave them with that. So let's talk about this, right? We're going to this book right here. What page am I on? I told y'all to keep that in mind. We're gonna give them up to 32,000 years. We give them up to 32,000 years of being in America, even though we know that's not true, because we know this is all fake ass science. But we're gonna be dealing with fake ass science for right now. So we're going to this book right here again. What page am I on? 289. We're going to this book right here called "The Hidden Histories of the Human Race: Forbidden Archaeology" by Michael A. Cremo and Richard L. Thompson. This got a lot of good shit in here. A lot of good shit. A lot of sources. A lot of references that you can go back, but you will have to read the book itself to find those references. The references is not at the back of the book. So yes, this book is free. You can go download it. This man got a lot of books. He's an archaeologist himself. So this is page 289. We're going to go to page 289. Okay. This is Texas Street, San Diego. Early, late, Pleistocene to late, middle, Pleistocene. I still have a hard time saying that word. Again, we gave them up to 31,000 years, up to 32,000 years. That's the oldest that you can trace yourself here, Native Americans. That is the oldest according to science. Right? A good example of the controversial American early stone tool industry, reminiscent of the reminiscent of the European eoliths, is the one discovered by George Carter in 1957. In the 1950s, at the Texas Street excavation in San Diego, at this site, Carter in 1957 claimed to have found hearts and crushed stone tools. And it says at levels corresponding to the last interglacial period, and it says some 80,000 to 90,000 years ago. 80,000 to 90,000 years ago. What did we just say? How old is the Q haplogroup? To this date, how old is the Q haplogroup? When you got a stone tool that predates your haplogroup, how the hell you the first person here in America? I want to know that. Hey, chat, do y'all know? I told you keep up. It says critics scoff at this claims I'm referring to Carter's alleged tools as products of nature or cartifacts. Cartifact. Yeah, I said it right. And Carter was later publicly defamed in Harvard course on fantastic archaeology. So once you find shit that goes against the archaeological world, they literally try to humiliate you, defame you, say you're crazy, call you stupid, without even investigating it. Just like when they did the Lucy bone, they couldn't believe it was a Negro. They're like, no, keep testing it. We can't accept this. Keep testing it. Oh, what's burned down the museum? All the bones missing. Hey, since we can't find the bones, let's reconstruct it into the vision that we believe it is. And Lucia, she's a Mongoloid. She's not Negroid. She's a Mongoloid now. After the museum got burnt down, and a freaking skull turned up missing. Just because y'all couldn't accept it. Y'all do not want the world to know that the Negroid people was here first, right? So they laughed and scoffed this man. And it says, however, Carter gave clear criteria for distinguishing between his tools and natural broken rocks. Lithic experts such as John Withoff, 1955, have endorsed his claims. So it says in 1973, Carter conducted more extensive excavations at Texas Street and invited numerous archaeologists to come and view the site firsthand. Almost none responded. Carter, 1980, page 63, stated San Diego State University adamantly refused to look at work at his own backyard. This is what these archaeologists do. They know you found something. They know it's truthful. Probably somebody else already knew about it, and they trying to sweep it under the rug. They ain't want y'all to know about it. So once y'all find something that actually proves that these Native Americans was not here, and it goes against the scientific world, they laugh you to scorn. They be disingenuous, and they don't want to look at your work because they gonna have to keep retesting it, and then they gonna have to admit, hey, we was wrong. We're gonna have to go back and do some rework. Just go back and do your rework. Why don't y'all want to go back and do your rework? Because you lied so much. You took people's land and gave that land to somebody else and pretended like that land was originally somebody else's. And then you gotta, do y'all know the domino effect that they're gonna have to do? That means even a slave trade will have to be reworked. Everything gonna have to be reworked. It's a domino effect. Because when you're finding so many things that prove that Native Americans wasn't here, but you finding all these civilizations that prove somebody else was here, and then you found Negroid bones all around this motherfucker, and you sitting up there sweeping it on the rug every time you find one, we got a problem. What happened to all these Negroid people in America? They just automatically just die by pestilence, and all of a sudden we're gonna bring some new Negroes here? Is that what you're telling me? So you telling me y'all eliminate all millions of these people in America that were Negroid descent? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And all of a sudden you just say, you know what, we're going to bring some people from Africa over here. And this is the whole entire African population, these black people. Even though they don't even share the same haplogroup, even though they don't even share the same blood types, even though they don't even share the same diseases, they don't share none of this shit. I've been researching this stuff. We got different diabetes. We got different, even come down to the sickle cells. We're different even when it comes down to the certain type of sickle cells that we have compared to the so-called Africans. We are so damn different. Yet, we are similar to every Negroid around the world. Every Negroid is similar, just like every Caucasian is similar. Just like every Arabic man is similar. Just like how every Asiatic person is similar. Everybody that's in those so-called families or branches is what you call going to have similar DNA or a similar biological makeup. It doesn't mean that they are the people. They are the same people. Similar does not mean you are. Similar means it looks like, but it's not. Just like I could look like somebody outside, but it doesn't mean me and that person is the same person. Do you get what I mean? That's how I say the people do not understand what the fuck they're reading and don't comprehend what the hell they're reading. There's a difference between like and you are and is. Like and is. There's a difference. There's a big difference. You gotta take another shot. So we got a stone tool that predates the so-called Native Americans coming to America. We got a stone tool that predates them. All right. And we got archaeologists refusing to examine it. We know why. Carter found evidence for a human presence during the last interglacial period at several other sites in San Diego and elsewhere in the southwestern United States, but he found it difficult to get his findings published in standard scientific journals. Why? And it says in 1960, the editor of Science, the Journal of American Academy for the Advancement of Science, asked Carter to submit an article about early humans in America. Carter did so, but the article was rejected. The editor wrote to Carter on February 1st, 1960, "It was good for you to prepare a paper on the antiquity of man in America for possible publication in our current problems and research series in science, and view in the fact that I invited you to prepare the paper for us. I especially regret to say that your paper, although it is interesting and deals with an important subject, is too controversial." They not denying that it's fake. They not denying that it's pseudo. They saying it's too controversial. Too controversial to whom? Too controversial to who? This happens time and time and time again in the archaeological world. Time and time again. Because it goes against the Native Americans. Scientifically, see, an average person coming up wouldn't know that the Q haplogroup was up to 31,000 years old. And now you got stone tools that's dated up to 90,000 years that predates your coming to America. Oh, we got a problem. And now y'all don't want to consider it. Now we got a problem. Okay, we'll skip all this. Y'all can read that at your own time. We got more. Let's see. Is this another finding? Oh, whoa. Yeah, we got to go up. It says many of the specimens he studied, although made from quarantides rather than flint, appear to be Eolithic. In summary, the Mission Ridge quarantides quabble complex includes naturally produced sharp pointed and edged bipolar cores, blocky quarantized pieces, and irregular shape and shaped edge flakes. These fragments were not only utilized by man, but also modified into more formed flakes and tools. The horseshoe copper, for example, as well as culturally manufactured, unofficially, yeah, I think I said it right, retouched and utilized flakes. So I'm gonna jump on there. They still talking about the tools because I had to get the understanding of what they was talking about. So when I jumped down right here, that's what caught my eye. We're reading this in real time, y'all. It says Reeves then made the following commentary on the unfair treatment professional scientists gave to the San Diego implements. Again, they not being real, they capping. The fractured quartized complex, as first claimed by Carter, is part of a late to middle Paleolithic. I can't even say the word. Let's get Google to say this shit. Y'all. We're gonna do this shit live time. We're gonna have to do some fucking education, with myself right now, cause I cannot pronounce that goddamn word. So Google, tell me how does fuck to say this damn word? Definition, pronunciation. Where's that?
Pleistocene.
Pleistocene. Pleistocene. We got it. Pleistocene. Quarantized. Quaranzite. Quabacore. Unifacial. Flake tradition. Pacific coastal adapted people. All right. And it said had Carter's claims had been taken seriously enough by professional archaeologists to undertake detailed field studies instead of simply dismissing them, we would have had a major body of data on late Pleistocene North American coastal settlement. So that was like, if y'all just would have just stopped denying me because it go against your shit. Hey, Chief Secos Esco KO, where the fuck your name is? Check this out. I opened this thing called The guest box. Oh, it's not available during uh compatibility mode. I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. Yes, it is. Hold on. Multi guest. Can I do it like that? Yeah, I can't do it like that. I can't do it like that. Well, sucks for you. You can't come up. Sucks for you. Okay, Eskimo. Cool, Eskimo. I got you. Like, check this out, Eskimo. Instead of you talking shit, you could have just listened to the information, go to Google, research to Q haplogroup, go find a book that was talking about fossils, tools and shit that predates the arrival of Native Americans. That's all you have to fucking do. And once you did that research, you wouldn't be in there talking about something. Stop perpetrating. Show me your DNA. Show me the royal people in your family. I don't have to show you the motherfucking thing. This is just like me. This is like you asking me to show you my motherfucking social security card and my ID. Stop asking me. Stop. If we was in the streets, you know damn well you wouldn't ask me. Let me see your social security card. You know damn well you wouldn't do that. So why are you asking me here on TikTok? Act the way that you would act in real life. Stop acting like this is how you act in real life. You don't act like that in real life. Stop that, bro. Stop that, bro. Stop doing that. Stop the TikTok police shit, bro. Stop that shit. Come on, man. You know your government and your school system been lying for years, and then you see a brother on TikTok showing you how they fucking lied in history, and all of a sudden you said, stop perpetrating. Quit asking me for my social security card, Eskimo. Stop asking me for my social security card, Eskimo. We ain't doing that. What's crazy? You crazy, bro. You crazy. Dude trying to scam me, bro. He trying to scam me. Ask me for my records. Let me see your records. Let me see your ID. What the fuck wrong with you? I was talking about. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh, you on my side. Man, y'all letting me sit up and talk shit to Eskimo. He on my side, man. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call you Chief. I'm sitting here calling you Eskimo. I thought you was a Native American. Oh, let me click your picture. My bad, dog. I apologize to you. I apologize to you, man. I apologize. I thought you was a Native American, bro. I thought, and y'all just letting me do the shit. Y'all just letting me. Y'all sitting there, man. Hey, man. Y'all negative as fuck. Y'all toxic as fuck, bro. Y'all toxic. Y'all ain't supposed to be doing this in 2024. Y'all supposed to let me know, like, he's one of us. Man, what's wrong with you, man? Y'all just letting me do this stuff. All right, we going back down here to the. We're going back down here. Well, Native Americans, if you was watching, you would have got that fucking you would have got that approach. But here we go. They basically said if they would have acknowledged him, if they would have took in his work, then they wouldn't have. They basically wouldn't have to do all this rework. That's all I'm saying. Reeves believes some of Carter's implements to be up to 120,000 years old. We gotta highlight that. We actually gotta highlight this whole paragraph, if it lets me. Yeah, we gotta highlight this whole paragraph. We're on page 288. It predates the Native Americans coming here to America. We gotta screenshot this shit and we gotta put this right here in my folder called the y'all seeing me do this shit in live time. This is how I study, y'all, for real. This is how I fucking study on a day-to-day basis. I stayed up till freaking 3-4 o'clock last night translating old Spanish books, in which I'm gonna be showing y'all on this live stream today too. Of a lot of information that we all been looking for, y'all, is in these Spanish books and these old Italian books, y'all. It's not in these English books. Y'all gotta translate this shit. If y'all really own this information, y'all gotta do the work, bro. You gotta do the work. You gotta know where to look. But I'm putting it right here in my America the Old World folder. And we gone. So we found tools that predates the so-called Native Americans coming to America. So if you were the people, why are we finding tools here? Why aren't we finding tools at the same time, like as old as your arrival? Facts. I said other language hold the true stories. Yeah, y'all could do it, y'all. I'm not gonna show y'all how to do it on the live stream. I'm not gonna do that because there's people that actually watch me and they still hate my damn guts, and I can't do that. I can't do that. I'd rather just tell you, but I'm not gonna show that shit. Red Road Warrior, hey, how you doing? Red Road, big shout out to the nigga. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. He is the real.
I was born in the fucking hood. I try not to talk the way I used to talk, but according to the Wobbles, I'm the real African. According to them, I'm the real nigga.
Shout out to dude, man. The big Donzel is here, y'all. The big Donzel is here. The big Donzel is here. Y'all better throw some respect on the big Donzel, y'all. That nigga know he from Donzeldorf, bro. He know he from Donzeldorf, man. What the fuck wrong with dude? The big Donzel is here, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Why you coming up here getting in the mix? You getting in the mix, bro. Get the fuck out the mix. But hey, if you really want to know, this is gonna be on YouTube. So you're gonna get the recap of that if you want to see that. Big Donzel. Know what I'm saying? We're gonna put you out there, my dog. We're gonna put you out there, Big Donzel. The OG. All right, so like again, y'all, just a recap, repetition. Like Manny is an excellent person to be here today. Manny carries the Q haplogroup. And the Q haplogroup is up to 31,000 years. Manny, we found tools that predate your arrival to America. We found tools that predate you. You're a wonderful specimen for this live stream. A wonderful specimen. So thank you for coming here, volunteering to come to the council, to volunteer your whole self as a specimen to this live stream to show everyone what a Native American look like and their haplogroups and everything and the age of what you are. A wonderful specimen indeed by Elise Harika. Words by Maximilian Harika Coriolanus. You people have not been here that long. We're going to the recent discoveries attributed to early man in America by Elise Harika. I'm saying it like that because it's a German name. I cannot really say that word. Money. Your people literally come from the Caucasus family. You know that, right? The Caucasians. Why you think they call them Asian at the end? The first you got the cock. You got the cock, no homo pause. You got the cock, then you got the Asian. Why you think they call them Caucasians? Y'all are literally of the same fucking family. You're bucking against your cousin, dog. Big Doms will chill out. How you gonna buck against your own cousin? Your cousin is paying you. Your cousin is paying your way. Chill out, Big Donzel. Okay, this is another thing that predates the Native Americans. Let's go. Baharika. Elise Hardlika. That's how I say it. Since the publication by the writer of the critical reviews of previous reports and evidence relating to early man in North and South America, only a few newer cases of this nature have accumulated, one or two of which at least demanded serious attention. From South America, we have had the report of additional mineralized bones by Dr. Juan B. Ambrosti, or something like that. It remind me of that word Rosetta. I think that is Rosetta. Amber Rosetta. Oh, it is Rosetta. Juan B. Amber Rosetta, for which, however, no definite claim to great iniquity has been made. But it has been made because I actually got the document to prove it. We talk about the great tertiary, the tertiary. But it says there were also several newspaper and other reports in the name of Carlos Amigino, Amigino, some shit, Amigino. It's some Spanish ass shit. But other Argentinian observers on the finding of a nicely shaped quartzite arrow point of a type well known along the eastern coast of Argentina, and a femur of Texodon Chapalam Melanisis. How can I say that shit? But other shit I can't say. And it says an animal of tertiary provenance. Provenance. The arrow point of this guy Carlos concludes was without doubt introduced into the femur by the tertiary man, the contemporary of the Texodon. Do you understand, Mr. Native American, what the heck I just read? Do you, if you went to school, if you went to environmental science, I don't know how many people took environmental science in school. That was one of my electives in high school. But environmental science, we had biologies, we had earth science, we had environmental science, we had those things. But environmental science, it actually teaches you about the strata, the rock formations in the ground, each layer. Each layer is measured by a certain amount of years. You go past one layer, that's another certain amount of years. You go past another layer, that's a certain amount of years. The tertiary period is a certain rock layer in the ground. So if you find a human bone in a tertiary period, right? You know that predates Neanderthals and shit, right? You know that predates Lucy, right? So we're gonna type in the tertiary. All right, we're gonna say how old is there it is right there. How old is it? We got it right here. Tribe, we got it here. We got it here, tribe. We got it here. We got it here. Here we go. Here we go. The Tertiary period is a former geologic time interval that lasts from about 66 million to 2.6 million years ago. We have a bone structure, a bone femur of a human for about up to 2.6 up to 66 million that predates the arrival of the Native Americans from both the North and South America. Again, your data up to 32,000 years. When you got a femur that predates your arrival from both South and North America, who was here before you? When you got tools that predates your arrival, who was here before you? How did you mutate from a haplogroup Q to a haplogroup A1, B1, C1, and X and D1? How did you mutate to that? Somebody had to be here for you to mutate. If you was mixing with yourselves, you would have been a Q haplogroup. How did you mutate? Manny, can you explain that, my fine specimen that is here? One second, y'all. I got to put myself on mute. I'm going to be back in one second. Okay, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Thank you for the gifts. And y'all been ramming that follow button up. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But oh yeah, again, let me say this again. Go ahead, follow me. And I'm only at seven. Hold on, wait. How the hell I'm at 73 people viewing me and I only got 7.0 likes? If you've been here for about 30, 40 minutes already, there's no way I should be at 70. Y'all better get that shit up, man. Come on. Quit playing. Quit playing. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Get that like up. Get that like up. Tap screen. But look, like I said, they found a bone, a human femur bone that predates the Native Americans coming here over the so-called Bering Strait. But we got other information to prove that how the natives got here. We're just talking about the so-called scientific way of today. But there's other information to prove how these people came over here. And these people, like so-called Manny that was in the chat, my specimen, that was wearing that Japanese headband, and he was claiming that it's an Aztec statue. I said, why you got what the sun? I said, what that stone represent in the middle of your headband, that white headband? What it represent? Y'all finna see it real quick.
Was born
That
in the
white,
fucking hood.
right there, y'all. This is living evidence that these people know who the hell they are. You're wearing a Japanese headband, but I'm gonna say a Japanese version. I mean, let's just say a Mesoamerican version of a Japanese headband. You're wearing that, right? And look, it's a stone in the middle with Aztec hieroglyphs on the sides of it. Then when you look at the Japanese headband, it's the same damn thing. I asked them what that red center stands for. What that red head. It's a red head in the middle. It's a stone. I asked him what does that symbolize, and he, the man said sun. I thought he was gonna beat around the bush, but he said the sun. I said, bro, end this lie, bro, cause you messed up, bro. You messed up real bad. You know who you is and you beating around the bush. Y'all know y'all come from them people and you want to keep playing. Paleocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene. That's what the tertiary strata is. It's all this. You got the Paleocene to the Pliocene, right? But you got where was so-called the monkey bone Lucy found? She was found in the Pliocene strata, about 1.8 or the one above that one. Now, if I could find a human bone in the Jurassic, oh boy, it's done. It's done. If I could find a human, just one little document that they found so-called modern human bones in the Jurassic strata. Oh, I'm gonna have a field day with that one, cause I already know damn well who that is, and there's no so-called person on this earth other than a melanated person. Cause we are the first nation, bro. We are the first on this earth. So if we find a human in the Jurassic strata, it's done. Especially in America, it's done. I'm just saying. But we going back. For to go back, right? So where was I? It's right here. Just more stuff from North America. We have two remarkable reports relating to man's antiquity. One on the so-called Rancho La Brea, man from the asphalt pits of California, the pits known as the richest deposits of skeletal remains of the quaternary animals. And the other on the Vero man from Florida, whose bones were found association with those of the mastodon, etc., etc. So we're gonna look at that period, and that's the first one, right? So we're looking at about up to about 1.8 million. We're looking at about 1.8 million. It's right up there. Is that the quarterly the quaternary period right here? We're looking at about up to 1.3 or up to anywhere between 1 year up to 1.8 million. That's what we're looking at, right? So regardless, if we pass 32,000 years, then we automatically pass you Native Americans being here. So we know that's not you. Anything that's above that, preceding the Pliocene and Miocene, we know it's not the Native Americans. We know you're not the original to this land. We talking about just based off science, but science want to play games with y'all. They want to keep playing. So here we go. The Vero Man refers to a set of fossilized human bones found near Vero, now Vero Beach, Florida, in 1915. Y'all already know about the Florida Empire, the Great Florida Empire, the other Negro land. You know about the Florida Empire that the pyramids was found under the ocean next to Florida. Y'all already know. These Native Americans wasn't around though. So I'm doing this from a different perspective compared to my other family members on this app. I'm kind of going into a direction of science and archaeology when it comes down to proving who we are. Because this is what Native Americans, Pan Africans, they want to deal with science now, and I know that Pan Africans don't know a lot about what they talking about. I know for a fact they don't. I know they don't. So that's why I started tackling science to prove this stuff. So just know, not all science agrees with mainstream science. Just know that. And as soon as there's a particular scientific theory or something that was found that go against the scientific world, they automatically dismiss it as pseudo without investigating it. That's what I learned on my journey, my little about 3-4 month journey on this scientific realm. I learned that if it goes against the scientific world, they dismiss it and call it pseudo, and they don't even investigate to see if it's true or not. If they for sure know for 100% that what you're bringing is pseudo, they will literally investigate it and prove that it's wrong with flying colors. But for you not to even tackle it shows that there's some type of fear in there. There's some type of fear. Haha, at least they be educated and got an African trying to tell me. Yeah, true. We even got one guy that was a Pan African. I believe his name is Venti. I don't know too much of what he pushing out, but I heard that he got some wonderful information that's proving the claim about the L3 haplogroup. I haven't heard the other stuff, but I heard he got some good stuff that's coming out as well. But I wasn't in his lives too much to see what I needed to see. But I trust what my family said, so if they say he's straight, then he's straight. I be proud to be African Zulu. Oh shit, I wish I was an African Zulu. I would love to be on this TikTok and say, we defeated the blah, 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 blah. Y'all had muskets and we had fucking spears. We had spears and shields. Oh, you're weak. You're the weakest link. I would be on this TikTok panel saying a whole bunch of stuff if I had Zulu blood. Trust and believe. I wish I did have Zulu blood. You think, and you think that's a fucking, these people really think that's an insult? That's not an insult. That's not an insult. Come on, man. I'm actually honored that you called me Zulu. I'm honored that you called me Zulu. Call me another warrior one. Call me another warrior African tribe. Do that. Come on, Fluffy. Call me another native. You are not no professional. Stop it. You are not no professional. Stop it. I bet you 10 I could defeat you in a debate in 5 seconds. It depends on what type of professional you're talking about, though. But no, you're not a professional. Fluffy. Fluffy. Come on, Fluffy. But it says, here we go, the Vero man. The human bones were found in association with those of the, I gotta see, I don't even know how to say that word again. I gotta see how to say that word again.
Pleistocene.
Pleistocene. Pleistocene. Pleistocene animals. The Pleistocene dates range from 2,500,000 2,580,000 to 11,700 years ago. So we got that big gap of them finding the Vero man. That's another one that predates the so-called Native Americans. The Vero man. The Vero man. Come on, man. Boy, we out here whooping you, bro. We whooping you. We whooping y'all big time, dude. Hold on. Let me see. I got some more. Let's see if we got some more. Thank you for the gift. Is that a follow? Yeah, thank you for the gift. That's a gift. Thank you, beautiful goddess. I appreciate that. So, y'all, now we finna tap into a Spanish book. I thought I had the name of this shit. Do I got the name of it? Let me see if I can find the name of it. I thought I had the name of this book. Let me. I didn't put the name of it. Let me. I want to give you the name. I don't want to bullshit you. I'm going to get you the name of this book. So let me go here. Bring this over here. I don't need to see all the books I've been looking at. Okay. I think that's it. Is that it? No, which one I was in? Nope, it wasn't this one. It wasn't that one. Google Earth. Go past Google Earth. La Plata. Yep, this, hold on. I think Antiquity of Man. Hold on, is that it? No, it was a Spanish. It was a Spanish book. I think this was. Yep, here it is right here. This is the book right here, y'all. This is the book that I translated from Old Spanish to English. It's this book right here. And this is the guy who created it. He's an archaeologist too. If you want to find the truth, start looking in these books. That is not English. I already knew this, but I really tapped in last night and I found so much wonderful information. But this is the author of that book. Florentino, a scientist, scientific. His nationality, he's Argentinian. And his field is paleontology. Paleontology, or I say paleontology. But this is the book right here. Right? That's the book right here to show you that yes, it's 100% Spanish. It's 100% Spanish. Somebody send Manny that book because this book is gonna hurt his feelings. This book is gonna hurt his feelings. All right. Translated all, huh? No, I didn't translate it all. I was reading what I wanted to read. I translated some chapters that I wanted to read. I know, hey, I know some Spanish words like I know some Spanish keywords. Just know that. If I want to get something in a particular book, I know some keywords, buddy. Just come on now. I know some keywords. You don't got to translate a whole damn book to get what you want. But if you want to translate a whole book and you just bored and shit, then do what you got to do. So here we go. This is the first thing I translated in the book. Right here. You can see it. It's clearly Spanish. All right. So what does it say? What do it say? It says Paravari, Paravi or something. On the other hand, here it is in Spanish over here. Spanish detected. You see it's English. Yada yada. On the other hand, has proven that 20,000 years that the Chinese Buddhists traveled to reach America is precisely the distance that follows the great current of the, not for to say all that, because I don't know how to say it, Sivo, that leads to the coast of California, where they very often arrive. The Chinese Buddhists arrive, what? 20,000, what? Then they found the Buddhist statue in the Grand Canyon. Then they found the Buddhist statue in the Grand Canyon. West Coast right there. Y'all Native Americans say y'all happy the West Coast. Also dragged by the same current, abandoned boats and other objects torn from the coast of Japan. Let's keep going. Next the next one right here, they're showing that everything is in Spanish. The whole shebang. Some words I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Some words I'm just going to skip the fuck over because I can't pronounce it. But we're going to start up here. It says the European residents of Oklahoma have daily occasion to learn the story of the interpreter Jose Hico, who was swept away from the great equilateral current that washed the southern coast of Japan and taken with his fragile skiff to the coast of California. Who is that? It says Goldron and Leland confirmed Genghis, whatever it is, Genghis' opinion with numerous arguments, and Adam, who was contrary to the French sinologist, confesses, however, that until now the advantage and the discussion has remained with Genghis or something. The same Parve, I can't even say this shit. But it says has also published a facsimile of a Chinese engraving depicting a flame. So what I'm saying is, when this man got swept away over here, right, Jose Hico, to the coast of California, from the coast of Japan, he noticed some Chinese engraving depicting a flame here. That is the Chinese word for it. Again, I'm just not going to pronounce shit I can't say. But it said, I'm not going to pronounce shit I can't say. But it says, which proves that the Chinese had reached not only the coast of California, again, let's say it again, which proves that the Chinese had reached not only the coast of California, but also much further south to the coast of Pert, at least, and that is Peru, for y'all don't know. That is Peru, at least. It is good to note in this regard that the inhabitants of the town of that right there in Peru, who seem to be of a different race from the nearby Indians, speak a language that the Chinese who have arrived there in recent years understand without difficulty. Boy, konnichiwa. Bruh, I don't care. That's why I got it up here so y'all can read yourself. That's why I got it up here so you could pronounce your fucking self. Everybody knows naturalism. I do not give a damn. I'm about to speak a third person. I do not give a damn about how the fuck I pronounce shit. As long as you can see the shit, it is what it is. It's the information you seeing, not the way how I pronounce it. But let's go. It says the Chinese book studied by that guy and that guy speak of a religious missions that towards the middle of the 5th century left the country of Kipen to bring the doctrines of Buddha to Falsang. And we can actually say Zhang too. Shout out to Opium, Zhang He. That may be of the Zhang He family, the Zhang family. But they talk about the doctrines of him. They bring it to where? From the 5th century, they bring it to where? The Japanese also knew about Falsang, which they called Falsu, also well as the mission that left Key Pen heading to those lands. Gamara says that the companions of Francisco Vasquez de Cornando going up the Pacific coast towards 40 degrees of latitude found ships loaded with merchandise that had been at sea for a long time and which they considered came from Sinai or Cathay. Where is Cathay, y'all? Where is Cathay? Did you know there was a place in Mexico called Cathay? I wonder, do I still got that map? I don't even know if I even got that map. I'm not even gonna try to look for it. But there's those of y'all that actually do know about it. There's a map of Mexico that literally says Sinai and Cathay, right there on the border of Texas. Right? When this book was written, now, where the is it over here? Yeah, this book was written. The published date was 1915, but it was written in, where is that? Oh, it was written in 1915. Written 1915. There you go. All right. So it says the Japanese. Oh yeah, I already read that part. It's on the other hand, Lipez du Perez lets us know that the Indian, can't pronounce that, left Louisiana for the Northwest, and after having crossed the Rocky Mountains, arrived at the Pacific coast, where he had heard about white bearded men equipped with weapons that launched thunder. Oh, that sounds like the motherfucking. Hey, what's the name of that weapon? What's the name of that weapon? I forgot the name of that weapon. It says arrived on the Pacific coast where he heard about the white bearded man equipped with weapons that launched thunder. What's the name of that weapon, y'all? It's a petrification weapon. It's a petrification weapon. Like, it's a weapon that could turn you to stone. They said this weapon actually produces, some of it produces gray rays, some of it produces some type of electricity that can literally, the facet, there it is, yeah. The facet there. That's what it is right there. That's what the facet is. And if you notice, there's a lot of petrified, a lot of petrification on the west coast of America. A lot of it. But it says, who came every year to take wood for dying and take Indians into captivity. All right. And had them prepare an ambush in which several attacks were killed, and he easily recognized that they were not Europeans. Their customs were they different. If they were not Europeans, y'all, what were they? Y'all know what they was. Y'all know what they was. Who was the only people roaring during that time? Who was the American Indians fighting against during that time? I'm talking about the true American Indians, not the Native Americans, because the Native Americans was the problem. The Native Americans was the part of the problem that was a branch of these families too, that was invading America. So who was these people that had these facets, and they look like white men, but they was not Europeans. Who were they? Come on now. Think, y'all. Think. There wasn't no wild man. It was public in 1950s. Yeah, it was public in 1950s. So who was it? It wasn't the Spaniards. It wasn't the French. Come on now. It wasn't the Irish. Y'all bringing up the Moors. Those are all Moorish people. Genghis Khan family. No, it's not Genghis Khan family. They said they look like Europeans. Genghis Khan did not look like no European. they, bro, y'all, come on. The Tartarians, y'all. The Tartarians. The Tartarians was the ones ruling the west coast of America. They had all their castles on the west coast of America. The American Revolution was literally liberation from Tartaria, not from Britain. It was liberation from Russia. It was the Tartarians. They the one had the fasces. They the one had all this shit. They the ones was destroying and taking America piece by piece. They the ones owned America. Tartaria was not a good place. Tartaria was literally a bad place. People today praise Tartaria, but it was really an evil ass place, y'all. It was really one of our captives for real. Yeah, if y'all want to know who fucking was fucking with us and trying to enslave us and we was under their rule, it was the Tartarians. If you want to know, if you want to think before 1492, it was the Tartarian area, Genghis Khan area, Tartaria. They broke apart with each other. They started fighting one another. Then they started fighting over America. Tartaria is not good. That's why they fail. But let's go. There's so much people don't know about America. We was in captivity to the Tartarians, and the Native Americans was part of the Tartarian Empire. I don't care what y'all say, they was part of those people. And they was called, the original name of them, they was called the Magog and Gog. Magog Tartaries, the Tarts, the Tartars, the Huns, the Turks of the Gobi Desert. Facts. Okay, do I gotta read this? This word right here, I don't know how to say it, so I'm not gonna say it. Who were Japanese accustomed to making expeditions on the coast of America. Let's say it again. This word right here, y'all can see it yourself. Who were Japanese accustomed to making expeditions on the coast of America, completely similar to those of certain boats who went and looked for sandalwood in Malaysia and stole blacks and stole blacks when they could not. I mean, when they could to hold on, when they could to give them to cotton growers under the name of hook. Again, people, when we're talking around 1725, these were Japanese people. Where did they steal these black people from? They said the Japanese, listen, it said the Japanese people that were accustomed to making expeditions on the coast of America. They was not landing on the side where Virginia. They was not landing on the side where Florida and the Caribbeans. They was landing on the West Coast. So where was they getting these black people from? They wasn't getting them from Africa. They stole these black people. So what is the closest region to Japan that houses a lot of black people? I'm going to let you think on that. Somebody said California. Black people was already in California. They was already in California. Well, you can't, look, better way, yeah, you can say that too. You can say California. But yeah, the Pacific Islands, you can say California too, because they was already over there and they landed on the coast there. So it would make sense that they stole those black people from America and took them to cotton growers as well. The cotton growers could have been in the South. It could have been in the Caribbeans. It could have been anywhere. Just know that just because they were black, it doesn't mean they was from Africa. Now you're starting to see this is such a big domino effect. Now you're starting to see why archaeologists cannot tell the truth. Because if they tell the truth, about these findings in America, that they finding Negroid bones and that they finding tools and shit that predates the Native Americans coming to America, then it leads them to saying that black people were here in America, which a lot of archaeologists already said that black people were here before they came through the glacial period. So if they admit that, then they're gonna have to tell the tales of the Chinese sitting over here, coming over here, invading, rounding up black people from America and selling them. They're gonna have to do that. And then the next question is, where did these black people originally came from? Did they come from Africa? No, they already been here because according to the archaeologists, they already found those skulls already on the coast of California already. It's such a big domino effect people don't understand. Like, man, like I was talking to my dog Opium, bro. I'm telling you, this shit took me down a rabbit hole last night. It took me down a big ass rabbit hole last night. It took me to one book, to another book, to another book, to another book. And I had to go right back to the first book I was at because that book took me to a whole bunch of other shit. Then it took me to some Spanish books. I had to sit there and translate it for hours and shit to find out what the fuck I was, what I needed to know. And then boom, it took me right here. I was like, okay. Now I see why. You show me the archaeology part. Now you show me these Chinese, Japanese invaders, and now you showing me that the African slave trade ain't really what the fuck it really was. Everybody wasn't an African. Some people was taken from the Pacific Islands. Some people was already in America being sent somewhere else and shit. I'm seeing a whole bunch of different stuff from these Spaniard books. From these Spanish books, I'm saying, you Mexicans, y'all already knew. The funny thing about it, I believe a lot of you Mexicans already knew about this shit. But y'all want to keep playing this African shit. Y'all want to keep playing this African slave narrative shit. I believe y'all already knew about this shit because you know what's funny? Because this is a Mexican history book. Yeah, it's a damn tunnel, bro. It's a Mexican history book, so that brings me to the question. How many of you Mexicans actually knew about it, but y'all sitting there playing and shit? Y'all playing on our top, bro. Y'all playing. Manny, you playing with us, bro. Y'all all been playing with us. Y'all knew the truth wasn't in English. Y'all knew the truth was written in y'all books. Now I got to start over looking into y'all shit. And here you go. Y'all might start pulling these Mexican history books. Y'all might start pulling them one by one. Like, damn, they start translating our shit. Soon we're going to start translating the Russians and the German shit. Like, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. It don't matter what y'all say. We're going to find out. Even we got to have to retranslate ourselves because we know y'all so-called the publications, the publicators, we know y'all ain't going to do it. I guess we're going to have to do it ourselves and tell our children. How, bro, I'm with you. Your facts and timeline is all over the place. But yeah, it's all, look, the reason, hey, look, look. Check this out, bro. Once you actually study that the Gregorian calendar is fictitious, that it was created under Roman Julius Caesar, the Julius calendar, the Gregorian calendar. Once you learn how it was created, that it was made off a so-called a ruler's life, nothing scientific, nothing natural, just based off somebody's rulership, then you will understand that all the motherfucking timelines is fucked up. All the motherfucking timelines is fake as hell. We're not living in a real accurate year. The real reason, look, y'all, I'm going to let you know something. You got a whole big ass timepiece above your head that your ancestors follow. Everybody in the world knew how to follow this a long time ago. Now we stuck glued to our phones looking at the time and relying on a fucking calendar that's based off the Gregorian calendar. Roman shit. We following Roman shit today, y'all. Ain't no real timeline. We will never have the real timeline. We gotta live. We gotta base our time off the life of someone. Like we gotta say this happened during the life of Montezuma. This happened during the life of yada yada yada. This happened during the life of yada yada yada. We can't say this happened in the year blah blah blah. Ain't no such thing as that. That's a fucking lie. That's why we dated our ancestors. That's why we, like I said, yeah, we law down our ancestors. We written everything down. We would say this happened in the life of King Jehoiakim the third, and we know King Jehoiakim the third was about how many generations ago? We could say about 50 generations ago. Now we could do our own natural mathematics to actually find a proper date based on this person's life. And we say, okay, it happened that time point. We basing everything off the Gregorian calendar. So I'm just saying, like, this shit is fucked up. We ain't no real timeline, y'all. Everything is fake. And then another thing, we heard they took 1,000 years from us. How the hell you take 1,000 years? How you do that? Everybody sees this is whacked, fucked up. I mean, it was flowers growing just a couple of months ago. I mean, not a couple of months ago. It was flowers literally growing in the South. Clover fields. I mean, I said clover fields. I said white clovers. White clovers, sorry. White clovers, sage, all types of shit was growing. And we supposed to be in the winter. Seasons fucked up. That show you that our timeline is not real. Everything is fake. Anything dealing with time is fake. I'm just being real. And the proper way how we supposed to follow time is through the sun, moon, and stars. The moon tells you what day it is. We have exactly 29 and a half lunar phases. The first slither of light on the right side is your first day. The second lunar phase you see, that's your second day. The third day. We have 29 days. 29 and a half days. And when it hit the black moon where you can't see shit, you don't count that as your day. You count that as your next month. The sun starts your day. The sun ends your day. And the constellations, we have literally the same constellation. That shows you ain't no fucking such thing as no outer space. How long the Big Dipper existed? Thousands of years. The Big Dipper is recorded in every single tribal culture in history. The Big Dipper, there's got so many different names for it. That show you ain't no fucking such thing as no goddamn outer space. That shit is literally just above us. It's just a fucking clock. It's a mechanism, a natural mechanism above us. If you could see a certain constellation in a certain season, the constellation literally tell you what season it is. Just find your favorite constellation in each season, then you'll know what season it is. That's all you got to do. Facts. We created things like the sundial, the moon dial, all that. We created things like that. But literally, the stars tell you what month it is, the moon tell you what day it is, and the sun starts your day. Or the sun can actually start your summer, and the sun can start your winter. There's a way you could tell the distance, how far the distance the sun is. Like if the sun is closer to you, I guess you could tell what season it is. I guess you could tell how far away it is. You could tell what season it is. But me, what makes it easier for me, back then when I was actually trying to study and practice the shit, I was looking at the constellations. I know a certain constellation popped up in my side a certain time. It was flipped a certain way. Like if the Big Dipper was pointed straight up, like up, I know it was hell. I forgot what it was, but let's just say hypothetically say I know that's winter. If the Big Dipper is faced the right, then okay, shit, I know it's probably the spring. If the Big Dipper is faced the left, hell, shit, it's probably the fall. It takes years to actually understand it because you got to go through the years of observing it. Then you pass it down to your kids and your kids. This shit, our ancestors already knew. We just lost it. I'm sorry for going around talking about. I'm sorry for stepping outside of the lesson, but I had to say that when he said something about the calendar. But I had to say that, like, that's some real shit for real. That's some real shit for real. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, the Moncath apes story was collected around, okay, the Northwest. I'm just looking for the Chinese shit. Okay, here it is right here. It says, in short, the truth is that there is enough data. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. In short, the truth is that there is enough data to be able to prove and bring the voyages of the Chinese and Japanese to America into the domain of history. I stopped talking about the supposed voyages of the Phoenicians, the Basques, the Africans, the Arabs, the Polynesians, Hebrews, Germans, the Celts, Greeks, and Romans, etc., because it has not yet been able to be proven in a positive way. Although some of them present many signs of truth, what has been said is enough to prove and establish as a fact that America has received men everywhere and has been able to receive immigrants. So that brings me to this. Shout out to Opian again. America was diversified. Have y'all ever wondered why white people said that they was indigenous? Take away the $5 shit, right? Take away the $5 shit. Why do white people say that they are indigenous to America? I want you to think real hard on it. Why do they claim it? It's another rabbit hole. It's another rabbit hole. They are not indigenous to America. I'm asking you why. Why do they say that? I'm talking to you, chat. So why you think of that? No, they didn't start it here. They didn't start here. Good observation, facts over feelings, but no, they didn't start here. Unless you're talking about the redhead giants. But that's a whole different type of species. Nope. Well, you can say this is the promised land, but every land is promised. Because of the land, nope. Native white Siberians, nope. EC, what do EC mean? What do EC mean? Oh, he said typos. I'm going to tell you. It's because white people invaded America way before Columbus. White people invaded America way before Columbus. They been and invaded America way before Columbus. They already knew about America before Columbus. They've been trying to conquer America way before Columbus. The reason they respect Columbus is because he was the one that successfully conquered part of America. He was the first. They been and came here. And they been out, they been here. White people been here, y'all. They been here through invasion. They are not indigenous to this land, but they've been here thousands of years too. And that's why you got some black people, some original black people that come up with gray eyes. Some of them that pop up with with melanated skin. Some of them got a blonde headed afro. Some of us have a red beard and we been here for an extremely long time and shit. It's because these motherfuckers been here. They've been here, they've been invaded, and they lost every single fucking invasion all the way up into Columbus. That's why they celebrate Columbus, because he was the first one to succeed. You got the Nordics, you got the Wales, you got the Islanders, you got you got the Kingdom of Denmark, all these motherfuckers. You got the Tartarians. All these people stay invading us, y'all. Look up the white Indians that they discovered in South America next to Argentina. They had blonde hair, blue eyes, and they was there for thousands of years. Some of them had black hair, some of them was melanated. Look them up. It's because, and they talk about how their bloodline was similar to Wellanders and Islanders. How you been here for thousands of years and your bloodline matched up with the Wellanders and the people from Friesland? How? It's because you tried to invade and you fucking lost and you was left here stranded. So you had to adapt to the indigenous people here to survive. That's why white people call themselves indigenous, because they was left here stranded. Not all of them. Because they lost their fucking war and all of a sudden they thought they became Indians. They lost their damn identity. They lost their damn identity. They was just as lost as how we is right now today. That's why you got a lot of them claiming different identities, because they tried to invade everywhere and their own people left them stranded. So they had no choice but to adapt, become captives, and be here. What happened to people if you're going to a land, you're invading, you left there? What happens? You either have to adapt or you're slaughtered. Which one are you going to choose? You're going to adapt. No, sir. I know exactly who I am. How you going to tell somebody, how you going to tell, hey, some history. It's funny that your name is some history. How you going to tell me, sounds like me, when you don't even know me? You don't know my name. You don't know my age. You don't know my child's name. You don't know my mother's name. You don't know my father's name. But you say it sounds like you without even knowing you. That's crazy. Nope. This is Stella Rosa. Stella Rosa Smooth Black. Berry flavored. Brandy. That's what it is. Straight from the bottle. I don't even taste it. I don't even taste it. I swear to God, I don't taste it. It tastes straight up like berry. Stella Rosa. Yeah, Stella Rosa. Nah, but this is the wine. This is like $75, y'all. This bottle is new. This is brand new for real. This shit is new for real. This just came out like 2 months ago. Stella Rosa Black. It got a burning sensation, but it tastes like berries. It don't taste like alcohol. It tastes like berries. Oh boy, I've been sweating. I've been sweating, but it's not hitting me though. If you talk to my wife, you don't know I don't get drunk that easily. It gotta be something like real strong, like Ciroc or Crown. Don't get me drunk no more. It don't even get me tipsy no more. Crown don't even get me tipsy no more. Cause Crown is my favorite drink. There's just a little bit of something about me. Crown is my favorite drink. It don't even get me drunk no more. Now, clear, since I'm used to drinking wine and brandy, Hennessy, and stuff like that. I'm used to drinking that. I'm used to dark drink. When I drink something clear, it take me out of there. It take me out of there. Now, I ain't tried that cane yet. I ain't tried that yet. Now, there's something new I want to try, though. This besides the point. I'm going to get back to the lesson. I want to try Hennessy mixed with Stella Rosa Black. They say if you mix the Hennessy with the Stella Rosa Black wine, you cannot taste the Hennessy whatsoever. All you taste is nothing but sweetness. Pause. No homo. But all you taste is nothing but sweetness. That's it. So I want to try that together and see what it does. Like if it's then I'm probably gonna have my favorite drink. I'm probably gonna have that. Man, a buddy out here told me like, man, you need to try that. Now he said if you trying to get on something with your woman, man, you need to get a Red Bull with that yada yada yada. I ain't gonna tell you all that. With that, you know what I'm saying? All right, but we finna tap back in. It says the ancient Egyptians' traditions and various writers of iniquity, I say antiquity, have left us the memory of a great continent. We talking about America. Now they're just diving into they diving into okay, what is America? How long people knew about America? Things like that. Again, this is a Spanish history book, a curriculum, right? It says the ancient Egyptian traditions and various writers of antiquity have left us the memory of a great continent as large as Europe and Asia combined, which they say existed beyond the Pillars of Hercules and what is today the Atlantic Ocean, and that I disappear momentarily in a great catastrophic or whatever catastrophe. Obviously, they're talking about America. I'm not. I'm not a. I don't. I don't do grass. I don't do grass. I don't do grass. I'm a sometime person. I'm probably like a one or two a time a year. That type of person. Yeah. I'm that type of person. So now we finna go to this one right here. It says many suppose, therefore, and some writers have maintained it with hello, what's this? Nah, that ain't what I want to read. That's some other stuff I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. That's dealing with another lesson. That's dealing with another topic. Can't let y'all see that yet. No. Where is that shit? Where is it? On hardships. Oh, that's talking about the. I'm not ready to bring that out yet. I can't bring that out yet. I can't bring that out yet. That's gonna blow some motherfuckers. That's gonna blow y'all away. I'm gonna say that for another lesson though. Okay, this one I'm finna head into right here. This is this is what's being translated right here. You see, it's completely Spanish. Here we go. We're going to this side over here. And you clearly see it says Spanish and English. It says regarding color, the American peoples present the same differences among themselves. It says the Andes of the central central Andes in Peru have light color 48 and Peruvians in olive or tan color. And it says the Araucanos are brown in color. All right. So now when I'm finna tap to, so clear you can see where I'm finna tap to now. It's talking about the complexions of the American people. And I'm finna show you that they found white people, black people, all types of shit here, and that America was completely diversified. It wasn't just one type of people here. But how those other people got here, that's a different story. We just talking about all the way up to where when Columbus ass got here, right? All right, so y'all give me double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Say your gills, do you like, yada yada yada. I'm gonna let this. I think I'm gonna let this be like the last part. No, yeah, I think. All right. It says regarding color, the American peoples presents the same difference among themselves, and it says the Andes of the Central Andes in Peru have a light white color, right? In the Peruvians, an olive or tan color. And it says well, let's say the Araucanos are brown in color. All right. So you already know the light white color. Who is that? Who are those people? And it says the Peruvian is an olive or tan color. That's your Mongoloids. That's your Mongoloids, and your Mongoloids mixed, right? And then you got the brown color. Who is the brown? Because today they call their skin complexion brown, right? They call this brown, right? And it says it says the Indians of some parts of Brazil have a yellowish color that leans towards red. It says the Indians of some parts of Brazil have a yellowish color that leans towards red. And the Redskins, as their name indicates, a very deep red color. Right? So we're going to check that out again. It says the Indians of some parts of Brazil have a yellowish color. Some parts, not all of them, that leans towards red. So we talk about the complexion fallow, and that we know those are the Mongoloids. Not all of them the Mongoloid type people. We know some of them are Negroid type as well. They have that yellowish complexion, but we know there are some intermixtures there. We're not gonna sit there and deny that. And it says the Redskins. So we know who the Redskins is. That's the brown with the red undertone, as their name indicates. And it says a very deep red color. Not yellow with a red tint. And it says the Indians of Pampa have a somewhat dark olive color. And the Changos have a darker color than the Quinchas and the Yorkers are white. All right. So all right, here go the next part right here. I think do this one to say something about the year, man? Nah, not yet. And that's all right. And it says the Comanches, some have a copper color, and others are close to the Californian black. All right, and it says that Central America and various parts of North America, yellowish tribes are also found. That's your Native Americans. According to the stories of some travelers, the Paducas Indians were white, and their physical, I can't even say that word, were similar to the English. So again, when I was telling y'all earlier, yes, there were white people here, but you need their origin. They're trying to call these people Indian, but in reality, we know if we actually look at the ancient literature of what took place in America, these people are really not indigenous to this land. There's people today in the Native American community that have these bloodlines claiming to be indigenous when they indeed are European. That's why you have that's why when you have some so-called Native Americans on YouTube, when they take a DNA test and they pop up like 30% Native, they pop up like 30% European or 40% European or shit like that. And they be like, oh, I don't got no white people in my family. What's going on? I ain't never seen this. Yes, the fuck you do. It's way back. It's way back. You don't know nothing about them Nordics and all them motherfuckers coming here before Columbus. You don't know nothing about those people. Right? So, like I said, we got to be wise of this stuff because I know some of them is watching me, and some of them may be learning right now, and some of them may be balling up their fist, punching the air and shit, getting mad and shit, talking, no, I'm not this, I'm not that. They talking down white people, and in reality, they have the same fucking bloodline too. You did say the book was written after Reconstruction. Reconstruction, was it 1915? Yeah, it was written after the Reconstruction. It was written after Reconstruction. But again, the Reconstruction period took place in America, not Mexico. The Reconstruction area was America, not Mexico. The Reconstruction period was what John D. Rockefeller was one. He wanted to change history and all that shit. But this I could actually show you that these white people was here way before Christopher Columbus. There's real proof. There's artifacts and shit to prove it. That Nordics and all these motherfuckers did come here, but they are not indigenous. The way how I'm reading it is making it seem like they indigenous, but they really not. They just a old people that was left here and they couldn't go back home. That's it. And so their bloodline remained. That's all that it is. All right. So let's go. According to the stories of the Norsemen and Irish, this yada yada word was inhabited by white men. Again, I told you, these are old white folks that came and invaded. It says on the coast of California, there were tribes of Indians as black as the blacks of Guinea, although they did not have woolly hair. All of us don't have woolly hair. It says many tribes of the Pacific coast have copper color. And it says the Patagonians have a very dark color. The Eskimos are light gray. Don't know what the fuck that is. In color, in the ancient, and it says the ancient blacks of California have black sunken eyes and a depressed nose. What's a depressed nose? And it says high cheekbones and a large mouth, thick lips, and beautiful teeth. All right. Next translation. Is this the one? Y'all check this out. This one should blow you away. You might want to get a screenshot of this. Here we go, right here. Here we go. It says on the island of St. Vincent in the Gulf of Mexico. Listen. What's up? On the island of St. Vincent in the Gulf of Mexico, there were black Caribbeans. The Yamasees of Florida who preferred to die rather than submit to the laws of the Creeks were black. Now we talking about East Coast, y'all. Why is the Mexican historians telling the truth? Why is the hold on, I gotta repeat this shit again. Why is the Mexican historians telling the truth compared to English historians? This shit is translated, y'all, from a Spanish history book. We talking about a book they had in school. They teach their kids this shit, y'all. But they teaching us the bullshit. This is the shit they teach in Mexico. The Yamasees of Florida who preferred to die rather than to submit to the Creeks, the laws of the Creeks, were black. Boba, on his crossing of the Darien Isthmus in 1513, encountered real blacks. He encountered real blacks. What? According to the travelers of all these travelers right here, along the north coast of North America, there are individuals who could be considered a pure white race too. Motherfuckers invaded, y'all. Again, keep in mind, they invaded. We're going to go, eventually we're going to go over the Nordic people they invaded, the people of the Empire of Denmark they invaded, ancient white races that invaded, the red-haired giants. We're gonna cover all that, y'all. Y'all gonna see why the fuck white people popping up here in ancient times. We know they're 6,000 years old, right? But they've been in America. They didn't come here exactly when Columbus came here. These motherfuckers been over here. So like I said, we're gonna cover all this, and you're gonna see why. And you're gonna see we've been fighting this shit. Our ancestors been fighting these motherfuckers for a long ass time, way before they allegedly told us how long we've been fighting. This is a Spanish book. This is a Spanish book, just to let you know. It's not translated in English. You cannot find it nowhere in English. Just letting you know. This is the name of the book. It's 880 pages. This is a history book, y'all. But I can translate this to English because I got some software and I got a gaming PC. I can translate this to English. It's called in English The Antiquity of Man and Silver. I just translated it right here by right clicking. All right. Let's see, 2022. That's what it is in English, but it's only translated because I click translate. But this is volume 3. This is the original name of it right here. It's a PDF. Yeah, you could download it in Spanish in the PDF. You can do it. Or you can go to the Internet Archives and download it up there. But it's a good book. It's gonna fuck you up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's gonna mess up even some of the black indigenous beliefs too. You're gonna have to fight against this shit. You're gonna have to accept it for what the fuck it really is. But does it really fuck with who you are? Right? Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. All right. Here we go. Let's see. I was right here. Let's see. Along the coast. Wait. All right. The rest of this talking about white folks. They appear blonde hair white races were has found tall, thin, blunt. Those are the giants. Water. They love talking about the white ones. Now this the part that caught my eye right here. It says the Indians of Rabbinal, according to Brasura D. Borg, resembled the Arabs. So a while back, I was talking about how the Latinos were related to the Arabs, and it's funny that in this book they said the Indians that they came across in this particular region was the fucking Arabs, right? They resemble the Arabs. They look like the Arabs, and I know there had to be those Latinos, right? So let's get to the next part. He said, "My name is Darian. I was like this. Gotta be so correct to the." Oh shit, it's good. It's good, man. I think that's the final part I gotta translate. Do this part. The tribes are no dark. Yeah, it's still continuing. Okay. Okay, we got to the color part right. There's one more part I want to tap into before I shut the live down. Before I shut this live, there's another part I want to tap into. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Is it a newspaper? This right here. Where is for debate? Is it Dr. Dixon? Hold on, I'm looking for it's not antiquities. America Discoveries. Where's that map? Where's that thing that I translated? No, it probably is in newspapers. Mongol invasion. Is it in? Damn, what the fuck? I put this thing. Oh, let me check my downloads. It's probably in my downloads. Hell no, it's not there. Yo, where did I put this shit? Where did I put this shit? That's a shame. When I sit up, when I be constantly researching, I be forgetting where I be putting my information. Fuck. Just give me a minute, y'all. Bear with me. Please bear with me. Cribs. It's Cribs Columbus. No, it's not that. Cataclysm, Mendoza, Copper Color, DNA Folder. Is it Dr. Dixon? It was a newspaper article that was talking about the migrations. So I know it's not in that one. I know it's not in that one. Mayans, nope, it's not in that one. Pangea, haplogroups, any depictions, Jack Forbes. It's in Jack Forbes. Nope. Where the fuck is it? Jacob maps making Indians white. Masses. Mongol invasion. Damn, I'm not seeing it. Where did I put this shit? Where did I put it? I can't find it. It's making me lose my damn mind. It's not the Native Americans or Mongols. This shit crazy. And it'd be funny because if I end the damn live, if I end it and I find it, I'm gonna be pissed off. Yo, what the hell? I seriously, did I really lost this shit? Damn, I can't find it, man. Hold let me switch this. Like, turn this to view, large icons. That's the Kennewick man. Nope. I am not seeing it. And I know I'm gonna see it when I get off. That's the funny thing. I know I'm gonna see it. Nope. It's not that. Not that. Classified Negroes. It's not that. Damn. So this shit is really for to make me lose my mind. I wish there was a way that I could bring up my like a history in my folder of all the stuff I pulled up. It's the only place it gotta be. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's damn. I'm so fucking stupid. I am so stupid. Of course, cause I didn't have it on my computer. I had it in my damn phone. That's why. Okay. My bad, y'all. I found it. I found it. Here it is right here. This is what I wanted to show. Damn, bro, I feel so goddamn stupid. man, I know I saved it because I just pulled it up. But yeah, I saved it in my phone and I sent it to my Telegram and I never saved it on my computer. So I'm going to do that. So this is where I was talking about the Q haplogroup is 20 to what? 30,000 years. That's the Native American shit, right? Did you know there were so many migrations to America way before, way before the so-called Native American got here? So this is the pseudoism when it comes down to um, the Q haplogroup. I was playing with the scientific shit because that's what they say how old it is, even though they don't even have no exact way to measure how old a haplogroup is because it's really just some fake ass shit that just applies to people. You can't tell how old a name is. You can't do that shit. You really can't do that shit. But when you look at this right, this is the real haplo the Q haplogroup. That shit got to at least be up to 2,000 years. It cannot be up to 60 or up to 30, up to 20 or 1,000 years. It has to be up to 5,000 years because this is the real migration chart. It says when came the gods. This is the first migration, y'all. Let me see if I can save it. I'm gonna save it to. I'm gonna save it to my newspaper. Boom. This is the only thing I'm gonna bring up. Then I'm gonna end the live. But I saved it to my newspaper, and we're gonna bring it up right. Where are you? Where are you? Here it is, right here. Here's a better way. Okay, here we go. This right here is the. It says the first migration. You see, this is the first migration to America. Who was the first people to actually migrate to America? It was the Australoid. It says 25,000 BC to 100. I mean to 15,000 BC. You see that? And this is where they hit. They said basically these people traveled from my bad from Asia over here, and they said this is what America looked like. They said America was a big ass block of ice and shit. I guess the South, we never had no fucking ice, apparently. So they said they went down here, they settled in Texas, Mexico, including the areas where the Olmecs is. Yeah, you can get a screenshot. You can really get a screenshot of these two right here. There you go. I know there's some shit in the way. Let me bring it back because I know there's some shit in the way. All right. Hopefully that should be your screenshot right there. All right. Now for the tap in. The first migration was the Australoid. The Australoids were Negroid type people just with long straight hair. They were still Negroes, yada yada yada. We already know about the Australians, the Australoids. They were the first people that came to America. They were not the Native Americans. Who was the second migrates? Who was the second people to migrate to America? It was the Negroid, the Negro people, the Negro people. And you see, they said, oh, they came through Asia, yada, 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 and boom. You see everywhere they landed? The East Coast, the middle, and you see all that? We was literally everywhere in there. And the dark regions, boom. You see all that? The Negro race, you're going to find the Negro race everywhere in America. But when they sit up and say, oh, we ain't find no Negro bones, you're lying. You're a cap. Y'all finding Negro bones everywhere in America. Y'all finding, it's either you're going to find an Australoid or you're going to find a Negroid. Majority, that's going to be us. We've been here. They said we was the second migration, but it doesn't matter because we 2,000 to 15,000, the Australoid 15,000 to 25,000. This is the science they don't want to share to you. Okay, here's the third. This is the mixture between the so-called, oh, that's the Australoid. Yeah, this all us right here. The black with the black one. Okay, I'm reading it right. The Australoids is all the black. And the Negroid, they all on the East Coast. In Mexico, kinda a little bit. Well, that's the dotted. Hold on, that's the Australoid. Okay, Australoid is all that. The Negroid is mainly in North America. Okay, see, Negroid is mainly in North America. Australoid, yada yada yada. We got Australoid blood too, y'all. We do that. My grandma got that shit too. You said I'm not an Australoid. Are you sure about that? Cause I can show you my DNA test. I can actually show you my shit. I can show you my shit. Matter of fact, let me show you that too. Let me show you that shit real quick, so you can shut the fuck up. Y'all gonna stop talking. Y'all gonna stop talking about people that you don't know. You gonna. That's one of y'all biggest downfalls. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit. Where is it? DNA floater. I got all my shit in a damn folder. Okay, this is my DNA test right here. For the dumbass in the back that said I don't have Australoid or I don't have no Australoid in my blood type. This is my shit right here. This is from my This is my autosomal DNA test. This is my Western. It says Western Australian Aboriginal, right? And look, O1A, 100 years ago, F-M2335. This is my mother and my father's side. 100 years ago, for you to sit up here and say, you don't got no Australo, how the fuck can you tell me what the hell is in my bloodline? I been did my shit, bro. I told you, stop getting on this app talking to people that you don't fucking know, cause you don't know what. I'm gonna make you like a dumbass and watch. Yeah, look, he left. He left, y'all. He left. Dummy, stop that shit. And I should go on to show you my Peruvian, my Mayak. I got all that shit in my bloodline. I got the pygmies in my bloodline too. Now stop playing, bro. Now let's get back to business, cause I like making people look foolish. But here we go. Now that was just a little bit about myself. But here we go. Other than that, here is the third migration. This is like the mixture of a Native American, a Negro, and an Australoid. This is the Algonquin. Wow, a Mexican called me a mutt. Oh my God! Like, okay, so you're a pure being, right? So you're a pure 100% human being, right? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm gonna say this to anybody that want to say that mixed stuff. Let me show you this stuff. If you want to call yourself a pure 100% human being and that you're not mixed with no one, I'm gonna call you cap, because if you was, you would be as black as a Sudanese person. You would be as black as a Sudanese person. How about you go take your DNA test and give me the your raw DNA data? Give me your raw DNA data and let me show you what the fuck in your bloodline. Let me do that. Cause I'm proud who the fuck I am. Y'all just want me to be African so bad, but we just not finding it. I got Australian, I got American Indian, I got the Moors in my bloodline. I could be any fucking thing I want to be as long as it's in my bloodline. How about that? What you want to do? I'm just saying, if you calling yourself a Mexican, I mean, you shouldn't be calling nobody mix or making fun of nobody mix, because the very name Mexican itself means mixed. I'm just being honest. So stop the crap, bro. Just stop the crap. Cause you're not making me look bad. I'm saying you're not making me look bad. You're actually giving me compliments. I got so many ancient bloodlines in me that it doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. I'm American Indian. I'm an original Australoid. The original Australoid was the first people that came here in America. And if I got the Australoid bloodline 100 years back, guess what the fuck that mean? I'm more original than all you motherfuckers that's claiming to be a so-called Native American. So why are you? I was here before you. So it's really making you look bad, not me. I'm just saying. But America was popular. It's true, America was populated by another country, but I feel like it wasn't Asia. That true country is under the water. And I believe the true America was populated by this country called Lemuria or Mu. There's a whole bunch of pyramids and all types of shit right here in the Pacific Island, in the Pacific Ocean, the calm waters. There was a massive continent that was here that connected to California, then connected to Australia. Why are you posting that Arabian flag? We know y'all kindreds to the Arabs. The green, white, and red is a declaration to the Arab Ottoman Empire, the Tartary people. Thank you for pledging your allegiance to your ancient civilizations. You don't even know what the hell you doing right now, don't you? Like it's funny, Los. It's funny. You see it? He don't even know he's declaring his declaration to the Arabic and Ottoman Empire. That's dumb. I'm telling people on here don't even know what the fuck they're doing. You don't even know. Like, watch this shit. Watch this, y'all. I'm just dumb. dumb. Y'all, check this out, y'all. Where is it? Oh, what's this? Now check this out. Here's another one. Now watch. Here we go. Here we go. You want to play games? I got you. Watch this. Hold on. Here go your other brother right here. Here go your other brother. There you go. Same color, right? Same colors, right? The only one's just missing just black. All right. Let's post Lebanon's. Look at Lebanon's, right? Look at y'all, right? Now let's look at your old American flag. Look at your old American flag. Y'all pledging y'all allegiance to the Arabs. You might as well stop playing games, bro. I already been and went down this rabbit hole, y'all. I already know what the fuck y'all is. Just stop it. You don't know what you're doing right now. You don't know what you're doing. Now, let's end the shebang with you. Let's end the shebang with you. Boom. There you go. There go the Mexican flag. Y'all are literally descendants of the Ottoman Empire and the Arabs, bro. Stop the shit, bro. Come on now. There's a whole documentary of y'all making allegiance with the Arabs and acknowledging y'all ancestors with the Arabic Empire. Here go y'all flag fused together, bro. Here go y'all shit fused together. Yeah, say it loud and proud. That's you. Now stop. Now check this out. Here go a Mexican. Here go a Mexican. Here go an Arab. Yeah, now stop the shit, bro. Like real talk, stop the shit, bro. You don't even know who the fuck you is. So just stop the shit. Real talk. Now let's go. Since you want to play this, your mixed game. We get Arab money. Oh, I see you. I see you. Man, we gotta play. Let's play that shit. Let's play that shit. We ain't gonna play the song because we don't want the copyright strike. We're gonna play. We're gonna play the with yeah. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Let me chill out here. Let me chill out. Thank you. Thank you, Amara. Chill, chill out, man. Bro, you walked into that shit, bro. Stop coming into intellectuals panels, man. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that, bro. Ooh, ooh, you walked into that one. What the Steve Urkel said? Did I do that? Did I do that? Yeah, the fuck you did. You did do that. You fucked up. Stop doing it. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit, man. Y'all really be fucking y'all own self up on accident and you don't even realize what y'all doing. Damn, I didn't drop my damn folder. You made me drop my damn folder. I'm gonna go back. I gotta go back. Sitting here playing with dude. Oh, there you go with that shit again, man. There you go with that shit again. You're proud Arabs, y'all. I tell you, the proud Arabs. They proud Arabs. Proud Arabs, bro. They don't even know what they doing. They don't even know where that flag truly come from. They tell them that flag come from the Aztecs. They don't even know where that flag and the colors really come from, y'all. They admitting their allegiance to the Ottoman Empire, to the Tartary period, to the to the Tartarians, bro. They don't even know what they doing. Yeah, they even sound like Arabs. But let's go. But look right here. It says the third migration, 2500 BC to 500 BC. 2500 BC to the 5 BC. All right. All right. And now we got the fourth one, the fourth migration. Here's the fourth migration right here. You see? Who is the fourth migration? This is where the Native Americans come to be. Oh my God, really? Look, this is the why is she doing this shit now? This shit is right here we go. It says the fourth migration. The fourth migration is this. She is really throwing me off. Hold on, y'all. Hold the hell on. Hold the hell on. All right, here we go. So we're going back. We're going back right here. Now the fourth migration is 500 BC. The Eskimos. This is them right here. So the first is the Australoid. The second is the Negroid. The third is the mixture between the Asian and you might as well say Eskimo, uh, Eskimo, not Negroid and Australoid, a combination together. We call them the Algonquin. Then we got the fourth, the Eskimo coming through. And then the fifth, the Mongoloid. Here you go, Native Americans. There you go. There you go. Look at the exact location where you at. You see these dots? There you go, right there. There you all is. Y'all came in 300 BC. Y'all came around 300 BC. Right? Y'all came here in 300 BC. Now, we look at the final migration. Our genes are exclusive to the American continent. No, it's not. Your genes is exclusive to fucking China. Like literally. Your genes is exclusive to China. For real. What genes are you talking about? You literally call yourself a mixed people. What fucking gene are you talking about? We literally trying to see. I'm showing you the migration. The first migration was the Australoids. The second was the Negro. The third was the Algonquin. The fourth was the Eskimo. The third was the Mongoloid. Y'all are literally a mixture of Caucasians, Arabics, and Mongoloids. What gene are you fucking talking about? What's the name of the gene you're talking about, Pinchy? Pinchy. What's the gene? What's the name of the gene? What's the name of the marker? Is you talking about the Q? Is you talking about the Q haplogroup gene? Is that what you're talking about? What gene is you talking about that dates you before everyone else? Tell me, what's the name of that gene? You don't have no zero blood type. You're not an O blood type because you a mystic. I could tell you what you are. It's either you're a C, you're either A1, A2, or B1 or B2, or you either a Q haplogroup. You are not no O blood. You could stop that. You could stop where you stand. You are not exclusive to America. Stop the cap, Pinchy. We got scientific evidence to back up what I'm saying. So, Pinchy, you can send me your raw DNA data and we can go over it together, and I could clearly show you are not exclusive to America. You can go ahead and send it. Go take your DNA test and download your DNA data and email naturalismofyahweh777 at gmail.com. And let me see that and let me plug it in, and I will show you that you are not original to this land. You saying that you are doesn't mean that you are. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I know a lot about your people history, a lot. And it's not American based. I said American based. But for a freebie, I'm gonna throw in something in there. Do you claim to be the Aztec? Do you claim to be an indigenous to the Aztecs, Pinchy? How did the British bring us here when we was here around 15,000 BC to 2.5 BC? The British ain't brought nobody here until around 1775. If you over here talking about North America, the British ain't brought no one here until around 17 something. How did the British bring somebody here when they found Negro scores all up and through America that dated way back to 15 BC? I mean 15,000 BC. You're not making any sense, buddy. We talking about science here. So it's your belief versus science. So you want to talk about British bringing Africans here? Fine, we can entertain that. But you're going to have to talk about the Negro people that was already here before the British brought those Africans here. So that's what you're going to have to deal with, Pinchy. So, Pinchy, can you explain why you're down there boycotting and parading and marching and shit? Can you tell me? What is this gene marker that makes you indigenous to this land? And can you tell me, are you a Aztec indigenous individual? Are you an Aztec? You can't be the sun people when the sun burn your ass up. I'm just being real. You can't be the sun people when you putting on sunscreen. I'm just being real. Everybody know that the sun people, the children of the sun, is dark melanated people. I'm Mexican. Okay, okay. So there's no such thing as an indigenous Mexican. I'm just letting you know. There's no such thing as an indigenous Mexican. The only thing you're doing is calling yourself a person of mixed races. That's all you're doing. You can't be I mean, yeah, you're a Mexica. You might as well call yourself an Arab. You might as well call yourself a mulatto. You might as well call yourself a mestizo. You might as well call yourself a Zambo. You might as well call yourself all these things that mean mix, like for real. You might as well call yourself mix. Call yourself mix. Call yourself cornbread. Call yourself cornbread. Cornbread is mixed with a lot of things: milk, sugar, cornmeal, things like that to make it sweet, and a little dash of butter. You're a mix, bro. Call yourself cornbread. You're cornbread. You're literally the complexion of cornbread. You're cornbread. I'm gonna call you cornbread from now on. You're cornbread. The indigenous cornbread. That's the fuck you is. Let's go. This man calls himself an indigenous Mexican. That's an oxymoron. That is fucking crazy. There's no such thing as a indigenous mixed person. How can you be an indigenous mixed person? You have multiple bloodlines. Who are you? What bloodline did Mexicans created? Y'all just came here around the 15th century. You was literally created around the 14th, 15th century. What fucking sport did you make? Eating hot dogs? A fucking hot dog challenge? That's what the fuck you made? What the hell did you make? I'm curious now. Come on now, look when the word Mexican or Mexico or Mastica or whatever the fuck you want to call it, look when it came into existence. We're talking about 14th, 15th century. You people didn't come into existence until around that time. The Spaniards did not bring their wives over here. Guess who they intermingled with? They intermingled with the Eskimos. They intermingled with the Algonquin. They intermingled with the Negroid, and they intermingled with the Australoid. When these Spaniards came over here, they didn't bring their wives over here. So which one of these people do you spawn from, bro? I'm trying to help you. You steady calling yourself a Mexican. I'm trying to tell you there's no such thing as an indigenous Mexican. You either come from these people that migrated here from these 6 migration periods. So which one are you? I'm trying to help you. We have culinary food. Oh my God! Please, somebody, please help this man. Oh my God! Somebody help this man! Help this man! This man said we have culinary food. Oh my God! Okay, but this the migration period, y'all. We had 6 migration periods. Get the screenshot. I'm glad I went over this information with y'all. There's no such thing as no. Oh my God! This man said African food. Name an African dish. Name one African dish. This man said mud pies and insects. Well, I'm sorry, everybody in every single country had mud pies and insects. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. Mud pies and insects was prominent among the Native Americans. Y'all had mud pies and insects. Y'all was eating locusts. Y'all was eating crickets. Y'all had mud cookies. Y'all sprinkled it with sugar. I'm sorry to tell you that there was definitely amongst y'all too. So that is not an African dish. If you want to make it seem like that's a funny thing, I mean every single nation on this earth had mud pies and fucking cookies, nigga. So I'm just saying. Dude, what are you trying to get here? I don't know. Is you trying to hurt somebody's feelings here? You're talking to a scholar, my boy. I wonder if I could put you on a. I wonder, can I invite you up here? Will they let me invite you up here now? Damn, they not. I can't even change this while I'm in the middle of a live stream. Ooh, Lord, help this man. Please help this man. This man's trying so hard to be racist, but he's failing at. How do you fail at saying racist jokes? How do you fail at saying racist jokes? He's trying hard to fit in to be racist, but he can't even be racist, y'all. Bless his little heart. Bless his little, bless his little heart. And while he down there parading and shit. Just to let you know, the term African means cave dweller. So therefore, I'm not African. My people didn't come out of caves, bro. Just letting you know. Just being honest with you. So I think we're gonna end it right here. I want the Mexican guy to look at this real quick though. Look at this stone that they found right there in Mexico. Oh yeah, for the indigenous Mexican here. This is from the book called, where is it? It's called The Art of Terracotta Pottery in Pre-Columbian Central and South America. So let me show you something. This was found. This is an Olmec head, just to let you know. Yes, there were smaller Olmec heads. Did you know that? So I just want to let you know this was found in Mexico. So if you don't have the little naps, the little naps in your head with the little receding little forehead and stuff like that. If you don't got the black folk woolly hair little naps with the prominent nose and a cheekbones and a I said prominent nose with the big nose and a protruding lips with the prominent cheekbones and the low forehead, then you ain't no indigenous Mexican. This is what the original Mexicans look like. This is a phenotype of them. They make sculptures of themselves. You don't look like that, Pinchy. That's an Olmec head. It's in a go download the book yourself. It literally says Olmec underneath the picture for real. You're thinking about the Olmec stone head, the big heads. There were other Olmec sculptures. Y'all, this is how I know you're not really fucking educated. The Olmecs had many different sculptures. You know that, right? In that region, they call every single sculpture an Olmec that's protruding. I mean, that's pertaining to a human in that exact region. In this region, this was found there. This is a direct cut for all you motherfuckers that keep saying, we are the Olmecs. You are not the Olmecs, bro. This how their hair looked. So keep playing games with me. I can show you another Olmec head. Want me to show you some more? These are more. Let me show you some more. This is not the Olmec one right here. But these were found down there too. Look at these Negroid type. Look at these Negroid type, my boy. Uh-huh. And they also said the Japanese and Tartars is mixed with them, like that one. There go y'all right there. Japanese Tartars. There you is. Come on now. Telling you, my boy. We been here too. So stop the games. The smaller female hair is a important piece from the Berlin Dahlem Museum and shows slightly Negroid features. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Stop the cap. We got the artifacts too. We could prove that we was here, but boy, just stop it. You just making yourself look bad out here, Pinchy. Look at the Olmec head with Negro strain, Negro stone sculpture from the Tres Zopotes. Come on. There's different Olmec heads like this one and this one. Y'all only focus on the ones that look like this and look like this, even though that's heavily a Negro head. Come on now. There are different Olmec heads around this bitch. Oh, I ain't even looking at my comments, bro. What you said? What you said, Red Road Warrior? What did you say? I am a nigga. What did you say? Where you at? Where you go? What you say? Red Road, we could always go live together. I know you don't want to do that. That'd be the worst thing you can do. Literally, that would be the worst thing you can do to go live with me, Red Road. The worst thing you do. Cause I'm a constantly come at the tribe that you claim to be. Cause I got a big folder ready for that tribe. What up, Don? He's scared. What I'm scared of? Cloud Kemp? What I'm scared of? Come on, Cloud Kemp. Cloud. Come on now. Come on, Cloud. Be real with yourself. You see, hold on, Cloud. I gotta tell Cloud this shit. Cloud, you see all these goddamn folders? Cloud, you see all these folders? This is all my research that I have committed to proving that Negroes are the descendants, the true descendants of America. I got scientific based archaeologists, and you name it. I got all the shit. I got the records. I got everything. DNA. I got everything. What the fuck I'm scared of? What the hell can you bring to the table to defeat me? And I'm not trying to be big headed, but I'm just saying I'm not scared of nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Hey, shoot, hey, man, Los. When I see that shit, man, I thought he was talking about me because he's put at Red. He's scared. I thought he was talking about me. He said at Red Road Warrior, he's scared. I thought he was talking about me. I was like, Red Road, I will end this live just so you can come back. Red Road, I will end this live so you can come back up here. Nobody's not scared of you. Red Road, we can go to YouTube and I can show me clowning you on YouTube, bro. Let's go do that. While I'm on the panel, Red Road, you're a nobody to fear. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me end this live because I know he's reporting. I'm finna start the live right back up. I'm finna start the live. I'm gonna end the live and start it back up because he want to report this shit. He want me to say his name. Hold on. I'm finna end it and start it back.